I decided to share this story as a warning for anyone who might be thinking of playing with an Ouija board on Halloween. Please be careful, folks. Evil's out there. It exists, and it isn't here to play nice. I can only hope and pray that you'll take this warning seriously. This happened on Saturday. My friends and I were playing with this Ouija board we found at a Goodwill. It was the old school type made out of wood. Now, let me be clear by saying I don't believe in ghosts, so I wasn't too scared of playing this. In fact, I encouraged it because I wanted to show my friends how stupid this whole thing was. I mean, the dang thing was only $10, and I thought it was an antique. That it could be worth some more money someday. I considered it an investment, if anything. There were 3 of us, Caden, Ainsley, and me. We sat on my living room floor in the dark, and with the exception of just one lone candle flickering on top of the board. I would be lying if I said we didn't have the spookiest setup ever. We all put our fingers on the planchette, and Caden started with the first question. Is there anyone here with us? The planchette slowly moved to the yes section of the board. I rolled my eyes thinking my friends were the ones playing the joke. Caden had always been quite the jokester, and I'd be damned if he's going to pull a fast one on me this easily. Ainsley was next. Always the worrywart. She had a nervous look on her face when she asked the next question. Who are you? The planchette drifted over the letter D and then stopped. I piped up immediately. D? Really, guys? What's that supposed to stand for? The devil? This is stupid. Ainsley was squeezing her hands, and Caden was looking up at me with his mouth hanging open, and he finally spoke. Ryan, we aren't doing anything. This is some creepy shit. I was done playing these games. I kicked the board and told them I was done playing. My friends were trying to make me out to be a fool, and I wasn't going to let them insult my intelligence like this. Anyone can read up on how to play these games. The concept is simple. That's why you need more than one hand on the planchette, so you can lie about who's actually moving it. Everyone can deny their role in the game. That's what I thought. That's what I believed. Then something happened that made me question my sanity. It made me question everything I've ever believed in. There was a knock at the door. It was late, around 1 a.m., so I had absolutely no idea who would be knocking at my door at this time of night. I went to unlock the door when Ainsley ran up behind me and put her hand on my shoulder to stop me. No, don't open the door, Ryan. It could be D. Ha! You think the devil's at my door? I told you I'm not falling for your stupid game. Nice try though, really. 3 more loud knocks interrupted my outburst, and I peeked out the peephole before unlocking the door. Chills ran down my spine. It was a tall figure standing in a black robe. The hood of the robe hung low in front of its face, a black shadow of depth staring back at me. What the... Who the... Caden and Ainsley were already peeking out from the side window beside me, just from my reaction. I was beyond mad at them. Really? Setting this game up to this extent, to have someone come to my door at this hour dressed all creepy? You guys are assholes. Seriously, the jig is up. I'm gonna let your friend inside. It's late. They'd both screamed and jumped at me before I had the chance to unlock the door. Ainsley held my face in both of her hands and looked me dead in the eyes. Ryan, this is real. We weren't messing with you. Caden started to walk backwards away from the door, with the fear in his eyes. Death That's what the D stands for. Death. It's death. Death is at our door. We summoned death. I can't describe the look of fear in both of their eyes. I knew in that moment that this had to have been real. Nobody can fake that level of fear. We ran upstairs and locked ourselves in my bedroom until daylight. We kept looking outside, and with each hour that passed, that robed figure stood at the door waiting, patiently. Once the sun came up, the figure disappeared. This happened Saturday night. Sunday, Caden got into a car crash on his way home from my house and he died. Then, as if that wasn't devastating enough, I got the call that Ainsley had passed away Tuesday morning from an apparent drug overdose. I'm scared. I don't know what to think. I don't believe in these types of things, these games. Ghosts weren't supposed to be real. 2 of my friends have died from this damn game. You can call it a coincidence, but 2 deaths in that short amount of time. It can't be conjured up as normal. I can't help but assume that I'm gonna be next. If I survive, I'll post on here an update for all of you in the weeks to come, but if I don't, please heed my warning. Ouija boards are dangerous. Hey ghouls, I hope you enjoyed this Ouija board story. These are always so interesting to me because I am, as most of you know who have been here for a while, you ghouls know that I am so anti-Ouija board. It is ridiculous. Like, I just don't trust them. Like, I know I do the ghost box a lot, but I feel like the Ouija board is different. I won't fool around with it. I know a lot of people have good experiences with them, but I am just not willing to chance it. You know what I mean? But I am sorry, it's a little short. But fun news, apparently my husband and I are going to start streaming on Twitch more. So that'll be fun. We'll be like streaming on Twitch and stuff. So yeah, keep a lookout for that on my Twitter, even though I barely use my Twitter unless it's to say, sorry guys, I ain't streaming. My kid's in the hospital. Or sorry guys, I ain't streaming. I got the flu. Usually it's mostly negative stuff, but it'll keep you updated, I guess. But as always, ghouls, the last video will be on the top left. The next video will be on the bottom left. All my social medias are on the screen as well as in the description box below. And remember, there's always someone or something watching you.